welcome to Tea Time. I'm Ginger Nelson, and today I have Garrett Boone and Ashley Mock on the set with me. They are here to talk a little bit about ABAC and the Georgia Museum of Agriculture. Welcome.
Well, thank you for having us.
Good morning.
Now, Ashley, what's been going on at ABAC?
Well, the semester has definitely started strong. We had an enrollment increase, which is unheard of, especially with the economy the way that it's been. And housing is full, so we've got lots of students that are living on campus. Over 1,300 students are on campus this semester, which is awesome to see housing full.
How many are enrolled at ABAC right now?
About 3,400 students.
3,400, and you've got 1,300
on campus.
On campus, wow.
In either ABAC Place, which is the apartment style dorm, or on Lakeside, which who could have thought that dorms would be on Lakeside?
Lakeside, yeah, because those
actually
look like ABAC Place as well. I mean, they look like apartments too.
Exactly. And
different from the dorms that I used to see out there.
Yes, probably Fullwood and Branch that are now gone.
That's
Did
right.
not look anything like that, that's for sure. So, but we also had hit a milestone in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources. We've got over 1,000 students enrolled in an ag-related major, which is really exciting. That puts us definitely on the mark to be on the heels of some of the larger universities that are in the state and across the country. So we got that designation. I guess they met that milestone, and then the Board of Regents also designated us as Georgia's official agricultural state college, which is awesome to be able to have that. I mean, agriculture is in our name, it's in our mission, and while that's not all we offer, that's where our roots are deepest for sure.
You think we should have already been there a long time ago?
Exactly.
Considering that a long time ago, that's how we started out, was an agricultural college.
Right. And we've got, of those 1,000 students, 600 of them are in bachelor's degrees. So the bachelor's degree programs continue to grow. Students come to ABAC thinking they're going to transfer someplace else, and they realize that they can get everything they want right at ABAC, and they want to stay for 4 years.
It's a 4-year college now.
Exactly. We actually have a lot of students that have realized that and are transferring into ABAC, which has not always happened.
That's right. Usually it's they come to ABAC, then transfer and go somewhere
Right.
else. So now people are transferring into ABAC?
Correct.
Amazing. Amazing. And 1,000 students just in the agricultural
Programs.
program. That is unreal.
And a lot of that helped with the newest bachelor's degree that we have in the School of Ag, which is Natural Resource Management, which is Forestry and Wildlife Management. So that's been a really big major that a lot of people were waiting on to be able to have that at ABAC and be able to get their bachelor's degree. We had a lot of students that had graduated with their associate's degree and had already started working, and they've come back to get their bachelor's degree because it'll help them advance in their careers that they're already working in.
Great. Now, what else do you have going on out at ABAC? I know
Well,
you've
fall
got
is
several.
always
That's
busy,
what I
yes.
know.
It's always exciting, though, because everybody's so pumped to be ready, to be back on campus for the fall semester and to kick off the academic year. So it's always good whenever it's busy and there's lots of stuff going on campus, keeps everybody busy on the weekends and out of trouble. So next weekend we've got family weekend, so all the students can bring their families, brothers and sisters, moms and dads. We have aunts and uncles and grandparents that come as well, but it gives them an opportunity to see campus, to see what life their students are living every day. We've got dinner on campus, and then on Saturday we've incorporated the museum so they can also go out and enjoy the festivities that are going on out there that Garrett will be talking about in a little bit. But it's a good opportunity to bring people to Tifton to see what Tifton has to offer, but also what ABAC has to offer as well.
Well, ABAC has gotten a new facelift out there, and it is a beautiful campus.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so impressive to come across the railroad tracks, and there you are, 3 original buildings and the grand front lawn, and it's definitely a different view than how it looked a few years ago.
And the cafeteria has even gotten a new facelift.
It has.
David went out there not too long ago and ate lunch with Dr. Bridges, and he came back and he was amazed at, Ginger, you ought to see this cafeteria.
Yeah, it looks completely different. I mean, from the outside it still looks the same, but on the inside it is completely different. So, and the next thing that is on the list to build is a lab sciences building, because we've outgrown our current facilities. A lot of people that have graduated from ABAC probably can say that they went to science classes in Britt and Gray Hall, and so that's still there. So we're working on getting those new facilities built, because majority of actually all the bachelor's degree students have to have a lab science class. So that's majority of the students on campus now are having to go through that area.
Oh, really?
So we need some more space.
More space. You're outgrowing what you have, huh?
Exactly. We also have some other things coming up. We've got Stallion Day, which is always a huge event. That's November the 9th. Again, that's for prospective students and their parents to be able to come to campus, get a campus tour by the ABAC ambassadors, be able to go through what we call the Stallion Marketplace, which all the clubs and organizations, which we've got over 50 clubs on campus, one for every major plus some. And it gives everybody an opportunity to see everything that they can get from ABAC, that it really is a four-year college now and college done right. So it's a great opportunity for people to come to campus and tour it. And it's because on the weekends sometimes it's more quiet, and if you can't come for a weekday visit, Stallion Day is a great opportunity to come and be able to see campus, meet professors, talk to faculty and staff. And
now tell us again when Stallion Day is.
November the 9th. And you can go to the ABAC website, and on the front page there's a link to register for that now.
Well, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more about what's going on at ABAC, and then also the Georgia Museum of Agriculture and all the events that they have coming up. We'll be right back.
Meet Carolyn Tallman, a master cosmetologist and a Moultrie Technical College graduate from the class of 1997. She is well acquainted with the tools of the trade, but even these tools could not prepare Carolyn for the life-changing obstacles that would lie in her path. This working wife and mother of two bravely faced a late-stage cancer diagnosis, not only once, but twice. And her Moultrie Tech family was there, holding a bone marrow testing drive in 2007 in her honor. Now, 6 years post-transplant, Carolyn is cancer-free and a busy team member in a thriving hair salon in Moultrie. The work ethics traits she learned at Moultrie Tech, that of a positive attitude and a strong character, helped this survivor to help others feel alive and more beautiful.
This changes everything.
We're everywhere you turn. Moultrie Technical College.
Are you in the mood for some amazing food? Well, stop by the Smokehouse, home of the best ribs in the South on 82 in Tifton, and try their new barbecue buffet. The barbecue buffet features their signature smoked chicken, pulled pork, and their famous barbecue beans, all cooked over high-quality blackjack oak. The barbecue buffet is offered daily from 11:30 to 2 and from 5:30 to 8. On Friday and Saturday nights, try the buffet featuring Lake Okeechobee fresh catfish. The Smokehouse is home of certified Angus beef, and they're now in their 26th year. Let them cater your next party. Give them a call at 386-0606.
Just two big old boys, full of biscuits and charm. Beats all you ever saw, been a making us laugh, ain't doing no harm. Making us laugh, the only way they know how. That's just a little more fun than the law should allow.
About 9:30 or 10 o'clock the other night, my daughter locked our keys in the car, both sets. Couldn't remember the key code. I called Randy. He and Kyle came down to the dealership and was able to unlock my car and go to work the next morning on time.
My wife told me to get on that internet and see if they had one of them Fusion automobiles over at Cook County 4. I did that and came over here, ended up with a candy apple red Fusion for her and a new Ranger for me.
That's Adele, baby.
Hi, I'm Kevin Sport, country music artist and host of our show, The Right Place. I had a chance to go to Haiti with Compassion International. This experience opened my eyes to the hardships of children and how just a few dollars a week can make a difference in a child's life. I'm asking you to consider making this work a part of your life. If you'd like to learn more, please go to our website at kevinsporttv.com or just call the number on your screen today.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
We are back, and I am talking with ABAC and the Georgia Museum of Agriculture. We are talking to Garrett and Ashley and talking a little bit about what's been going on at ABAC, the upcoming events. I think we have 2 more events that you got.
We've got 2 other exciting things. We're this year at the Perry Fair, they're going to have a Georgia Grown building. So
a Georgia Grown building.
A building just for all Georgia Grown stuff. We're not really sure what to expect. It's the first year that they've done it, but we're excited to be a part of it, and we're going to have a table that'll have an ABAC representative, whether it be from public relations or the museum or the alumni area. We've got some ambassadors that are going to work it, some current students that kind of serve as the face of the college. So there's going to be a variety of people that visitors can stop by and talk to. So that's going on. The Perry Fair runs the 3rd through the 13th, so it's 10 days. Yes, of October. So we're really excited about that. And then, of course, we've got the Sunbelt Ag Expo that's coming up, and we've got our building there. So we've got lots of.
And then that's the next week, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And so we're looking forward to that because we always have our student performers out there. We have volunteers from the farmers market and other people from the museum that come and do demonstrations. So it's a great opportunity to see a large crowd of people from all over the region.
Yeah, y'all try to get ABAC really involved with that and the expo.
Expo actually started on the ABAC campus, so we've been there since the beginning.
Yeah, we had Mr. Spearman on. Yeah. He was telling us that same thing, that it started on ABAC campus.
Yes.
Then moved to the RDC and then moved to Moultrie.
Yep.
So Garrett, what you got going on at the museum?
We have too much going on at the museum.
Fall is a busy time.
Fall is extremely busy, and you know, this summer has been busy for us getting ready for the fall and doing all the prep work for the activities coming up in October. And we start off on October 5th with History Comes Alive. And you know, we're going to kick it off with Civil War reenactors and Civil War encampments, and you know, that's live firing or weapons firing demonstrations. So you know, no actual bullets, but there'll be a lot of smoke in the air and a lot of noise to go along with it. And you know, we'll have hands-on demonstrations and activities. And you know, we're trying to give away some sort of you know, food each weekend. And you know, like the farmers market or you know, a typical Saturday, I eat my way around the village. And so we were going to do that starting on the 5th, and we'll have free popcorn out there for everyone to enjoy as they walk around the village. And you know, each Saturday in October we also have a corn maze, and it's included with the price of admission, along with the pumpkin patch. And the corn maze this year is located within the historic village. Last year it was up by the country store, and but this year it's in the historic village behind the Wesley Chapel, and it's in the shape of a peanut.
A peanut.
It is.
Have you gotten an aerial view?
We haven't yet, and you know, we have the weather hasn't been very conducive over the past couple of days for a nice clear picture, but you know, hopefully we'll get up there and get one here shortly. And so people can come and try their navigational skills in the corn maze, but we also have the pumpkin patch.
Does anybody ever get lost?
You know, not in this one. You know, I've heard,
except for Garrett, you mean, right?
I get lost on my way to work in the morning.
Do
you know,
cut it, Garrett?
Well, I haven't cut one before, but we are actually. You know, this year I was a little bit more involved in the design of the corn maze, and but you know, we have actually the students, the ABAC students that cut the corn maze, and you know, they go out there and lay it out, and they cut it, and they really get into it and enjoy it, and you know, they can see the fruits of their labor and see the guests and enjoy what they've done, and you know, they come back and show their friends, you know, what they've accomplished at the museum. And you know, the ABAC students, they help us out tremendously, and we have about 12 of them that work with us, and you know, we really couldn't do what we do without their help, and you know, they do a wonderful job. But
now, is the corn maze open each Saturday?
It's actually open Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh, okay. So through the week as well.
Through the week, and if you come and pay admission into the museum in Historic Village, you have the opportunity to go through the corn maze. And we've changed it up a little bit this year, where last year it was only open on Saturdays, and during the week was open to school groups only. But if you come in and pay your admission Tuesday through Friday, the corn maze is available to you. So those looking for afternoon activities for the little ones, come on out and go through the corn maze. And we have the pumpkin patch too.
When does it open?
It opens the 5th as well. And
are you gonna have the painted hay bales this year?
Well, we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're doing a scarecrow competition.
Really?
And looking to see where different companies, groups can design and make a scarecrow, and they come out and place it in different areas of the historic village. And so not the same thing as last year, just something.
I know, Ashley. Last year I was running through AVAC. Some of my running routes we go through AVAC, and I remember seeing a whole bunch of hay bales that were decorated. Now, was that a contest?
It is. Or? It's one of the organizations on campus does that as a fundraiser. So they sell the hay bales to everybody, and then it's a competition to see who can decorate them. And they've gotten more and more elaborate each year.
Unique. So are they going to do that this?
They'll do that the same time this year. It'll probably be once it cools down and gets into October. They usually put them out like the middle of October, and then have them decorated by then. So, but my favorite one, I think the last one I remember is there was like a bass, like a bass that was trying to get a worm hanging from the tree or something like that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't remember all of them last year, but it shocked me because when we were running through that, I didn't know they were going to be there. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, they need to ride through AVAC during the fall so that they can see it, because those kids use their creativity. Definitely. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the museum. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So, okay, we had October the 5th, which is History Come Alive, and then October the 12th, Critter Saturday.
Critter Saturday, that's my favorite one. It's all about animals. And Cheehaw Park will be with us, and they've been with us the past 2 years, and they bring out a variety of different animals and that the guests can touch and hold and learn about. And the Saturdays are in October are focused toward the family and family fun and different hands-on stuff, but it's also educational opportunities for all the guests. And like the corn maze, it's in the shape of the peanut, and within the corn maze there are facts about peanuts and the peanut industry. So we try to look at making education fun. And if you get to come out and hold a snake and then scare your little sister with the snake, and learn about it at the same time, all the better. And so the Langdale Nature Center will be open along with the Nature Trail, and the Nature Center has a variety of different snakes, turtles, fish.
So is that the type of critters that we can expect?
It is, and a lot of them are native, but some of them are not so native to the area as well. So no telling what Cheehaw will bring out exactly. And so that we'll have that, and then we have our resident animals. June, the mule, and plus the little Jersey calves and our cracker calf, and they'll be out on site as well. So we'll do mule plowing demonstrations, and I enjoy getting there and seeing all the different animals that we'll have.
And that day you'll have free goldfish for the little ones.
Of course, they aren't to eat. I said we'll have free items and food, but this particular one is we'll have free goldfish for the little ones. And I know there's probably some in this room, including myself, that has had a goldfish or two, but for this particular one, when they visit the Langdale Nature Center, they'll receive a free goldfish.
That'll be fun.
And I always enjoyed that. I got my first goldfish at the fair, so and that kind of started me off.
They can last forever.
They can. You'd be amazed. And my parents, I won it with the little ping pong balls, tall and toss, and from then on, I had to have a fish. So,
yeah. Well, October the 19th, you have Harvest Celebration.
Yes, indeed. And the Harvest Celebration is all about, the fall season and the harvest. And, again, hands-on demonstrations. And we'll have free caramel popcorn, caramel apples that day. and weaving and spinning demonstrations as well.
Face painting.
You know, face painting is every Saturday, actually. You know, we aren't, you know, the little ones, you know, they enjoy it so much that, you know, instead of just one weekend, we're going to do it every weekend. And so you come out on Saturday and you can get your face painted.
Y'all are busy, busy every weekend. October the 26th, you have Trick or Treat in the Village.
Trick or Treat in the Village, but we start that morning off with the zombie run. And we did it last.
Zombie run. Now, do they dress up like zombies?
Well, they can if they want to, but they don't have to. And if you want to dress up in a costume, feel free. And you know, if you want to dress up as Woody, you know, or Little Bo Peep, you know, go for
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that would be excellent too. But we'll have zombies.
And you can wear your skirts.
I don't have any skirts. That's Ashley that has the skirts. But we'll have zombies on site, and it's a 1-mile fun run through the historic village. And you know, you run through the village.
So it's on site. It's not on the road. It's on site.
That's right. It's not like you're running down the street. You are running through the historic village. Upstairs, downstairs, through the corn maze, around the historic
you go
buildings.
through the corn maze.
You do go through the corn maze.
That'll be
fun. So there'll be, you go down in the grist mill bottom, up the stairs down by the grist mill pond and through the farm. And, you know, throughout that 1-mile course, there'll be zombies there looking for you.
Oh, that
So
would be neat.
we did it last year. It was extremely fun, and you know, we had a lot of requests to do it again this year. So we're going to start October 26th.
Is there a price on the zombie run? Is that different from the
Yes,
admission?
It is. The price is different from normal admission. There's pre-registration, which is on our website, www.abac.edu/museum. And you know, you have it right there, the registration form for the zombie run. And you get a T-shirt if you pre-register. It's $20 at the gate, $15 for pre-registration. And that'll get you into the zombie run.
And it's at 9:30 a.m. And it does say that children must be accompanied by an adult, and easily frightened children should not participate.
That's right. You know, and we do try to keep it family friendly, and you know, it's not overly scary. But if you do have a sensitive child, we don't recommend.
Yeah, you don't want
bring them.
You don't want them crying out.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You don't want them to have a bad experience at the Georgia Museum of Agriculture.
Not one bit. But that starts off October 26th, and then it's Trick or Treat in the Village, and we'll have a costume contest that day as well. And with Trick or Treat in the Village, so each house in the village will have candy. And so we encourage the children to wear their costumes. Come on out, trick or treat around the village, and participate in the costume contest. And you know, that day it's free candy, so you can eat your way around the village if you like.
Sounds like a fun-filled month of October out at the museum.
Definitely. We're looking forward to it.
We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on in October at the Georgia Museum of Agriculture and ABAC. We'll be right back.
Meet Carolyn Tallman, a master cosmetologist and a Moultrie Technical College graduate from the class of 1997. She is well acquainted with the tools of the trade, but even these tools could not prepare Carolyn for the life-changing obstacles that would lie in her path. This working wife and mother of two bravely faced a late-stage cancer diagnosis, not only once, but twice. And her Moultrie Tech family was there, holding a bone marrow testing drive in 2007 in her honor. Now, 6 years post-transplant, Carolyn is cancer-free and a busy team member in a thriving hair salon in Moultrie. The work ethics traits she learned at Moultrie Tech, that of a positive attitude and a strong character, helped this survivor to help others feel alive and more beautiful.
This changes everything.
We're everywhere you turn. Moultrie Technical College.
Are you in the mood for some amazing food? Well, stop by the Smokehouse, home of the best ribs in the South on 82 and Tifton, and try their new barbecue buffet. The barbecue buffet features their signature smoked chicken, pulled pork, and their famous barbecue beans, all cooked over high-quality blackjack oak. The barbecue buffet is offered daily from 11:30 to 2 and from 5:30 to 8. On Friday and Saturday nights, try the buffet featuring Lake Okeechobee fresh catfish. The Smokehouse is home of certified Angus beef, and they're now in their 26th year. Let them cater your next party. Give them a call at 386-0606.
Just two big old boys, full of biscuits and charm. Beats all you ever saw, been making us laugh, ain't doing no harm. Making us laugh, the only way they know how. That's just a little more fun than the law should allow.
About 9:30 or 10 o'clock the other night, my daughter locked our keys in the car, both sets. Couldn't remember the key code. I called Randy. He and Kyle came down to the dealership and was able to unlock my car and go to work the next morning on time.
My wife told me to get on that internet and see if they had one of them Fusion automobiles over at Cook County 4. I did that and came over here, ended up with a candy apple red Fusion for her and a new Ranger for me.
That's Adele, baby.
Hi, I'm Kevin Sport, country music artist and host of our show, The Right Place. I had a chance to go to Haiti with Compassion International. This experience opened my eyes to the hardships of children and how just a few dollars a week can make a difference in a child's life. I'm asking you to consider making this work a part of your life. If you'd like to learn more, please go to our website at kevinsporttv.com or just call the number on your screen today.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/therightseat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
I am back with Ashley and Garrett, and we are talking about the month of October and all that you have going on at ABAC and the museum. Busy month, busy month. Now, Ashley, if someone is watching and they are wanting to enroll in the spring semester, what do they need to do?
It's definitely not too late to apply, so I would encourage them to go to the ABAC website and apply. The ABAC website is www.abac.edu, and on the front it's future students, and you click on that tab and it's got all the admissions information. It's got information on financial aid and how to apply for all of that. It takes you through the steps, the process to apply. But I would also encourage them to definitely come to Stallion Day on November the 9th, because that's a really great opportunity to see, because a lot of people, they know they want to go to ABAC, but they may not know what they want their major to be or what things they want to be involved in on campus and that type of thing. And Stallion Day really gives people an opportunity to see everything that ABAC has to offer.
And the students are involved in Stallion Day as well.
Yes, it's all the current students are there, from all the clubs and organizations to the tour guides or the ABAC ambassadors, which are all current students. And then there's other students that work on campus in various places. So you also get to meet the CAs, because there'll be housing tours. So there's a lot of people that you'll come into contact that day that can give you kind of the pointers and some of the information about ABAC that you wouldn't normally get if you just said, okay, well, I'm going to apply, I'm going to go to ABAC.
Yeah.
So it gives you a good chance to see what you've got to do.
Especially the younger kids that are coming in. They can talk to some of these kids who have been there for a while and maybe, their own peers and get an idea of maybe
and we
what
used to do Stallion Days during the week, and so a lot of those were people that just wanted to get out of school and they just kind of herded them through campus. And so you got a stamp and you got to have a free day off from school. But the Stallion Days on Saturday have really made a difference. It's more of a quality experience for those that want to be there and want to find out about the college. And it also gives parents an opportunity to come and ask questions as well, because there's a part where we split the parents and the students up, and so the students can get some questions answers that they may have, and the parents also get questions that they've got. And so it's just a great day all around for everybody to find out about ABAC.
So Garrett, out at the museum this October, you have a full month of October out there. If someone is interested in coming out there on the weekends, can they look up a calendar of events online Give us your website.
Definitely. The information regarding Fall Frolics in October is on our website, as well as the information about the Zombie Run and upcoming events in November and December. And that's www.abac.edu/museum. And look under events and check it out and see what we have and plan your October.
Before we close out, I know that you said November. November the 9th we missed the 4th of July fireworks due to weather. So November the 9th, y'all are going to bring in fireworks.
We are. We postponed the July 4th fireworks, and so we're going to have them again in honor of all our military veterans and Veterans Day. Veterans Day is on the 11th, but we're going to do the fireworks on Saturday so that everybody can come out and enjoy a relaxed evening at the museum with live music and food and a movie. We're going to show The Incredibles on a big screen outside. And then around 8 o'clock or so, once it gets dark, we're going to have fireworks. And so we might not have had them on the 4th, but we're going to have them on November 9th. And it's $10 per car. And so come on out and enjoy fireworks in the fall.
Sounds like a fun-filled month of October. You don't want to miss going out to the Georgia Museum of Agriculture this fall, October. Then it's going to go into November and even Christmas, December. So don't forget to look up on their website the calendar of events. And we'll see you next time right here on Plant TIFNet's Wiregrass Channel.